Hi, today we will see how to use AssureAI to fill in the Form 3CD Annexures. To start, we will navigate to the assignment landing page and choose the required assignment and the financial year. Click on 3CD Annexures. The user will find that the entire list of annexures are disabled. So enable the applicability for the annexures and we will see the status for all the forms are yet to start. We will see how to fill in section 48.3a today. So what is the applicability of this clause? This clause is for all cash payments made to creditors that is greater than 10,000. That is, if there are any transactions in any ledger that is classified as a creditor and if it has a cash transaction payment greater than 10,000, that will be automatically populated by the system here. So the user does not have to manually add vouchers. If there is a trigger for greater than 10,000 cash transactions in any creditor ledger, that will be populated by the system. Now, why have wages payable and staff advance been classified here? That is because wages payable is classified as creditors for expenses and staff advance is classified as creditor for services, just so that we will see some examples for the purpose of this clause. So these two ledgers have cash transactions greater than 10,000 and those have been populated by the system. Now the user can also manually add ledgers here if they feel there is a need to do so. So under the party ledger, there will be an entire list of creditors given. What are all the list of creditors available in the system will be listed here. So for understanding the clause or how to add manual entries here, we will take one or two examples. Name of the payee and PAN are not mandatory. So in this example, I am not adding them. And the system allows the user to add transactions with limit less than 10,000 in step 1. The validity is checked when we click on next to move to the next transaction. So we will add one transaction for less than 10,000 and another one. So here I am trying to fill in the data. And I can edit the ledgers that have been added by the system so that we will see the entire set of data given to the user when they are downloading the report in the next step. I'm leaving this blank just to see that the report will also have blank entries. So trends, lotus and international spinning have been added manually by me. Wages payable and staff advance has been populated by the system. When we click on next, now the system validates all the transaction values for greater than 10,000 and there is an entry with international spending which is less than 10,000. I can click no and then I can stay behind in step 1 to edit the transaction limit or click on yes to navigate to the next level. Now the entire table is displayed with all data entered in step 1 and we find that for staff advance there is a bold for 13,000 rupees. So let us understand why that is happening. So let's click on staff advance. We find that for transaction date 27/11, 27 for 27/11, there are two cash transactions, one for 12,000 and one for 1,000, a total of 13,000. So why is this bold? It gives you an aggregate of the transactions and not every single transaction on a particular date. So there will be one entry or one row for every date wherever there are transactions greater than 10,000, and if a particular date has transactions in more than one, it will be aggregated and highlighted in bold. The user can download the report from here. So wherever the data has been entered by the user in step 1, all those data are populated here. We left staff advance for 13,000 with no other additional information in step 1, and then the data is not populated in the table. Now back to the system, let us submit it. We find the status is changed to ready for review now. So this is year 1, financial year 21-22 is year 1. So when the user moves and finalizes this level and goes to the next financial year, there won't be any ledgers that are manually added, that will get automatically populated. If that particular year also has any creditor payments greater than 10,000 in cash, that will get populated for the user to see. Thank you.